Hi, I'm Doug Sutherland, and welcome to Flickers. And no, I'm not trying to channel Robert Osborne. The good news in today's digital universe, or whatever they're calling it this week, is that filmmakers now can do things that would have been absolutely impossible only a few years ago. The bad news is that there may be more indie films out there than there are people to watch them. Flickers is here to find an audience for those filmmakers and entertain you at the same time. Two terrific short films tonight by two very talented filmmakers, Bruce LeGros and Tim Raine. First up is Kings of Cribbage by Bruce LeGros, a tongue-in-cheek mockumentary set in the countryside of eastern Canada. Bruce is a filmmaker with a passion for comedy, science fiction, and apparently backwoods card games.
Got any fours? Whew, lucky again. I'm Lucky Lloyd Lancaster. This is Moments in Card History. This evening we'll leave no card unturned and no peg unpegged as we explore the great world of cribbage. I'd like to introduce you to Russell Gummis. A true man of the woods, Russell has been a cribbage champion since as far back as he can remember. Toppling opponents with a flurry of vicious slaps.
When he starts to boil, you better get out of the kitchen. I tell you what, man, things go flying. He slap a lot too. He slapped me sometime, you know. I mean, a lot of times. Okay, he slapped me a lot of times, but it's okay, you know. He's good.
Put a shirt on.
Screams. 15 for twos and barbaric table flips. Russell seemed unstoppable. But like any mythical beast, a hero rose up to stamp him out. Sandy Man, a name synonymous with victory. Sandy comes from a long line of playing card champions. Whew. With pride in his stride, Sandy conquers all. A true prodigy of the cribbage world, rumors abound that Sandy may have struck a deal with the man upstairs. Or maybe the man downstairs. Shrouded in mystery and surrounded by luxury, Sandy sparkled with the ladies and shined at the 1977 Canada-Russia Cribbage at the Kremlin.
Sandy Man? Sandy Man's one of the best crib players in town. Sandy Man is the man. You know, the thing about him is that he ain't no pegger, and he ain't no penny pegger, and he ain't a crib buster. Sandy Man, I'll tell you, he's a 31... Sandy Man is a 31 for 2 and that's a go kind of guy.
When you're playing crib at this caliber, folks, the spotlight never strays far. And that's great news for fans of Russell and Sandy. Blink and you could miss it. Another classic matchup. Just like Sandy's 666 victory, affectionately referred to as the Christmas catastrophe. Now tied at 999 victories apiece, the rivalry between Russell and Sandy has become bitter. And bittersweet. Their rivalry eventually earned them media coverage. A failed rap career.
I'm Russell. I'm on the hustle. Do anything to win, even punch you in the chin. I get 29 all the time.
Sponsorship from the private sector. Autographs aplenty. And all the buzz around town.
If you know anything about gambling, you don't bet on crib. But if you decide you have to, pick Russell. He's reckless, but it can pay off big time.
Cash climb.
Russell and Sandy seem to be right on track.
But like the twists and turns of a cribbage track, these titans of 31 for 2 have pegged their way into a night of infamy. I'm Lucky Lloyd Lancaster, and you are about to witness a moment in card history.
Let me set the scene here for you, folks. This is the Picaroons Cribbage Classic, and when it comes to cribbage, you don't get much bigger than this. We've got a real nail-biter on our hands here, folks. Wow. There she is, Lady Luck herself, always dressed to impress. Look at this. Look. Russell's got the 29 hand. The elusive 29 hand. The most coveted hand in all of cribbage. We're down to the dirt here, folks. Russell throws down the jack. This is gonna get interesting.
You're up to country, buddy, without a paddle.
With each player 1 point away from victory, you can cut the tension here with a fish knife. A big old rusty one. Here it comes, folks. It's gonna be, what is it? It's a jack! The jack makes a pair! The pair is good for 2, and that's a victory, folks! 1,000 to 999! Sandy Man has defeated Russell Gummis. Sweat just beating up. You're not gonna believe it. Look at the look of anguish on the face of Russell. Russell's going down. Oh no, I think they're both going down. And oh no, Sandy has hit the ground. I can't bear to look.
That's right, folks. Simultaneous heart attacks. Be sure to tune in next time for yet another great moment in card history.
I'm Russell. I'm on the hustle. Do anything to win, even punch you in the chin. I get 29 all the time. Don't cross that line, I'm in my prime. Hey, Sandy, what? If you're so handy, deal me in. I'll show you how to win here, skunky. It's rather funky. What? Well, I'm Russell.
Oh, yeah. This old boy's gonna give a whole lot of whoop-ass down on you. Hey, sucker. My name is Russell. I'm on the hustle. Do anything to win, even punch you in the chin. I get 29 all the time. I'm in my prime. Give me the hand there, boy. Hey, Sandy, if you're so handy, deal me in. I'll show you how to win. Well, you say you know how to get a go, but you're way too slow. Like my cousin Joe. You call that a hand? Just one more point, and I'm rolling this joint. Penny peggers. Son of a bad hand. I can't believe you did that. More kiddies in the SPCA.
We're back. Next up in this episode of Flickers is Hopewell by New Brunswick filmmaker Tim Raine. Hopewell is the story of a young mechanic who suffers from a paralyzing fear of personal change. As the saying goes, life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Dave! Lock her up!
Dave, how about going for a beer?
Dave! They got some new cards in. You should come in and take a look at them.
La voiture est morte, on se retrouve coincé dans ce trou alors qu'on aurait pu être à la plage.
Mais il y a la plage ici.
Non, je veux dire la vraie plage.
Il y a la nature, les Indiens, les animaux.
Ah oui, ça c'est sûr que si t'aimes les sapins, t'es servi. Et pour ce qui est des animaux, les seuls qu'on ait vus, c'est les écureuils écrasés sur la route.
Ok, je vais t'emmener à la plage. Quand tu reviendras, tu seras décontracté. Ça te va?
So, whereabouts in France you guys from?
Georgine's from Paris.
And Giuliani is from a small village.
Is your village even smaller than here?
If that's a village.
Enjoy the rest of your vacation.
Thank you.
Hey, look at you all growing up. How you doing, Faith?
I'm doing all right.
What's it been? About 10 years?
8 years, Big John, about 8 years. Just back to see Mom.
Hey, Dave. Faith's here.
How's Uncle John treating you, Dave? That's where I work. I'm at a bed and breakfast just off the coast. Hopewell Rocks.
You still living there?
Yeah.
Hey. Don't pay attention to him. He doesn't speak to anybody. He keeps to himself.
Well, considering you're such a conversationalist, do you blame him? Dave's his own person. I hope you're not too busy to have a look. What's wrong with this one?
It's been underwater.
Is this the car you're...
The car needs air to keep running. The engine cannot turn over anymore. The interior is slow to fill, but the water eventually replaces all the air. The worst comes afterwards. After the car is out of the water, brakes seize, mold grows on the wet seats and carpet. It just won't start after that. Corrodes and rusts.
You put a lot of time getting it ready to look like this. Looks road ready. I was hoping you'd be here. I'm taking off tomorrow. I just want to see if I can get my bike.
To Hopewell?
Yeah. Have you been there? Have you been to any of these places? These are all New Brunswick. Have you got any pictures with you in them?
No camera.
I got something for your wall. It's an old one. It's yours. Yeah. Mom won't even notice it's gone.
You know this is your home, eh?
I know that.
Hey, I'm heading out soon. I always thought of you as a little brother. Well, I gotta get back to Hopewell. Somebody's gotta look after the B&B. When you decide to take some pictures, come and see me.
If you're a filmmaker with a project that you feel could benefit from a wider audience, we'd like to hear from you. Flickers is not some kind of contest, and we don't have a panel of judges or critics to tell you what you should or shouldn't have done with your movie. This is a film show, not a track meet. If you're a viewer who just likes watching movies, then you're the most important asset a show like this could possibly have. So please feel free to write us with any comments, suggestions, idle threats. Just remember that we're very sensitive. My name is Doug Sutherland, and I hope you join us again soon for another episode of Flickers.